Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. 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 Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Dead by Daylight. We're gonna be playing some Wesker. Might play some Survivor later. Maybe. Not sure yet. I don't know if I really want to play Survivor right now, just with the state of how Kursu is right now. So it's not that I can't, it's not that it's not like awful per se, it's just like going into it solo queue, it just seems like a kind of a pain I don't really want to deal with. So like if I was playing with other people maybe, but even then like it's kind of not fun. So I would rather just play killer, and then that also like takes away from other people having to play against Krisu right now. I don't know if they want to play against Wesker necessarily, but can't be that much worse, right? The only thing that kind of sucks is damn, I like totally just forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I don't know what sucks. But welcome in, everybody. We might play some other killers too. I want to play some Springtrap. I just got Springtrap yesterday, I think, or the day before. It was a few days ago. I bought it when I bought my copy of Final Fantasy. I was like, well, I have, it's like $5. I'm not gonna be able to get the chapter. I can't get the chapter through Oric cells, so I might as well just pay for it now. And like I'm a little bit more inclined to pay for killers than I am survivors. It's like survivors, if I really want their perks, maybe I'll pay for it, but like there's not really a perk that I'm like, oh my god, like I have to get this perk. But with killers, it's like you get a whole unique play style with each of them, so it's a little bit more what the fuck is this? It's a little bit more impactful, I guess, to buy a killer. So like when a chapter has a killer in it, I'm much more inclined to buy it. But when it's just a survivor chapter, it's like kind of whatever. But obviously, like with like Springtrap, you can only get it by paying for it. You either have to buy the Oric cells or you have to buy the chapter on Steam. So it's like if it's not a licensed original chapter, I'll just save up the shards for it because it's easier. But yeah, I mean, and I think I unlocked mostly killers first because I still have like maybe 10 survivors I need to unlock, which it is what it is. It's kind of awkward because I'm like working on survivor perks first, but what are you gonna do, right? My mouse sensitivity feels like super slow. I think I need to like run my Twitch chat through OBS and not through not through Firefox, because I think that's why I'm lagging so much.
that all you
but I'm not sure. Like, I expect a little bit of drop frames, but I shouldn't, like, even when I have my 1660, I was not dropping frames this bad. Okay. Still waking up a little bit, so. Gotta lock the fuck in, man. Gotta lock the fuck
7
in.
minutes is all
About to have
I
8
can
gens
spare.
pop on me. Yeah, I mean, we weren't holding that gen anymore. Yeah, I need to get the overlay, or not the overlay, like the chat integration set up for OBS. So like when I installed OBS, it had it, right? Like, which, you know, makes sense. And then like I closed the chat integration, the chat, like, why are we DCing? The chat like thing, I don't know what it's called, but the thing that like puts Twitch chat in my OBS, and then I could not find it again, like, to save my life. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I need to like re-download it or something.
Do you actually think you could defeat
Like if it's like a special fit, like if it's not like, it should be integrated to OBS. Like I have a hard time believing that they don't have Twitch chat integration like locked into OBS. But I can't, like, it's not in my thing. Like when I hello? When I check my things, it's not there. I don't know why. I'll look after this game. Like maybe I'm just stupid and like don't know how to read or something. But like it should be there, right? Like I don't understand why it wouldn't be. But I think having like a browser open while I'm trying to play is causing some issues. And like my computer should be able to handle like that's the other thing is, like, so when I had my 1660 and I didn't even have frame drops. Like it was not that bad, but like but since I put the 5090 in, or 5060 in, like I've been having frame drops a lot more, and I don't know why. It's really weird.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Can you flashlight save when they have forever entwined? Surely you can, right? Like you just have to like start the animation when they start picking up. You can't do it like right away, or like you can't wait for it, right? I hit. Can I don't think I can hug attack it this way. I think I can hug attack it this way though. I can't. Okay. I did hug tech that though. Like that was kind of a clean little. I don't think it's technically an insta if you do it that way. I just don't think you can actually. I don't think you can hug tech that because of the shape of. I'm not sure though. Like, I mean, it's also like I'm 60 FPS right now when I'm not supposed. Like I have my game set to 120, so like, I mean, you can probably see like I'm dropping frames really bad, but I don't know. Like I objectively I hit the hug tech, but it didn't slide me at all. And I didn't bonk anything either. Right? Maybe I bonked this actually. Well, no, I probably bonked this. That was why. Cuz like I was kind of like looking like this. Yeah, you can hug tech it, but you're bonking this, so it doesn't work that way. I mean, maybe you can do it this way though. If you like angle it the right way. Oops. But I don't think you can do it on any other side of this. Like I don't think you can do it this way cuz like I don't know if you can hug tech like this. Yeah, like it's just too long of an angle, but I think you can go this way on it. Yeah, you can. That's kind of that's like a really annoying loop that can happen. Oh, you can't hug tech this car. I was gonna try to hug tech the car, but there's the fucking barrier in the front of it. Of course. Oops. The bot's juicing. Yeah, I don't know, like, so like and this happened like years ago, man. Like I fucked up my OBS. I was like, whatever, I'll just have my Twitch open through my like through my what's it called?
I'll see you dead.
Browser? My browser, so like I'll just have a browser source for it. And then like for whatever reason, like I don't know, like I don't know why it's like lagging all of a sudden now that I let's see. Now that like I don't know, I have a better GPU now, so like it realistically I shouldn't be I just shouldn't be dropping frames. But like also this GPU's been giving me trouble since I got it. I probably should have returned it when I bought it because it was giving me issues, but I was just like, I don't want to deal with it. Let's see, Twitch, chats, talk, OBS. Let's see. Okay, hopefully this helps. So I've integrated my chat into OBS. It has really messed up my OBS, and hopefully it does not cause too many problems for me, but you know, what are you gonna do? But hopefully this at least fixes the frame drops. Like if it drops down to like 80 or 90, I think that's fine. I'm not that worried. Like I can always like cap my I'm happy to cap my frames at 90 as well. Obviously I would rather be getting 120, but I mean the other issue might just be that I'm streaming and recording at the same time. And my CPU can't handle that, in which case I might need to get a new CPU. I'm not sure like what the issue is necessarily. It's always difficult to like process technical issues in the moment. It's like it's not like I'm, you know, so technically inclined that I can figure anything out. It's really just a matter of like, can I make the assumption that is correct to fix my thing? And typically for me the answer is going to be no. So well, welcome back. We're so back. I've been having a lot of fun with Wesker though. Like it's always interesting to me to like try a new killer, but it's also like so fun when they have like semi-difficult mechanics or like things that you have to like think about beyond just like, oh, can I get the hit here? Because like obviously you can just play Wesker in a way of like, oh, I'm just gonna M2 when it's, you know, when it's free, and I'm gonna M1 when it's not. But like looking at a loop and being like, is there a way that I can outplay this loop if they don't drop the pallet, or like, you know, things like that, or like, is this an area where I can use this mechanic to my advantage? Is like, it's really interesting to me. I think I would like a lot more killers if they had kind of like fun little things that you had to learn how to do. Like, I think like Huntress and Springtrap are like great examples of killers that I think are so fun. But, well, here's the thing, right? I think that Survivor is a more like enjoyable play style, like just playing Survivor in general compared to Killer for one reason. And that is, if you are being successful on Survivor, if you're doing well on Survivor, the chase doesn't end, right? Like if you drop a pallet as a survivor and it stuns the killer and like you win the 50-50, then like the chase continues. But if you are playing killer and you win the 50-50, then the chase is like, the chase ends or like reaches the next stage, right? Like where now the survivor's injured or whatever. So it's more rewarding to like win as a survivor, I think, than it is as a killer, because like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing killer in general more. It's a better role to play, but at the same time, like, you can't 5-gen chase a survivor, right? Like if you win the chase, then like the chase is over, you have to go chase somebody else, which is totally fine. Obviously that's the like intended purpose, but you can't like extend the chase in any way, right? Like if you win the chase, then you win the chase and you have to move on. If you extend a chase as survivor, then like you get to like continue doing the thing, you know, you get to continue playing the chase. And that's why like I think Survivor is just a little bit more interactive, I guess. Like the problem is that the trade-off is that when you're not in chase, you're just playing M1 simulator, like you're just sitting on a gen not doing anything, which is good for streamers because they can just read chat and like whatever. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you get some like small advantages from playing on the survivor side, I think, like as far as like your fun in the game. That's not necessarily true though. Like I think both roles are fun personally. I have fun on both roles. Hello? Behavior? Hello? This guy should have been down like 20 minutes ago. Am I getting looped on this, or what's going on here?
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Like he not only did I like slam him into the wall, he's being thrown into the wall, guys. Like what are we doing here?
Just started.
Are we just learning what walls do for the first time today? Oh, I wanted a slide ticket. She, oh, that was like sitting inside me. First time coding walls, I see. I'll take your hit, whatever. That's a throw. Good the wall, please. Oh my, bro, behavior, fix your walls. Like,
High performance indeed.
I'm gonna crash out. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all got me tripping. Okay. For sure. It's kind of just a skill issue, I'll be honest. Like, but still, that first hit should have hit. Like, you can't tell me that it shouldn't have. Wesker's invited to the cookout. He knows where you are. Fuck. Hello, I was sneezing, sorry. You can't see it, but I'm looking at my camera. Well, I don't have a camera, but how am I supposed to kill in these conditions? Like, you know, where's the Dwight at? Is this the Dwight? No. Where's the Dwight at? I want the Dwight. This one. Also, it's like, you know, obviously, like, this game's been won, right? Like, the game was won after the second chase, probably. It should have been won after the first chase. But, like, obviously, like, there's no purpose to continuing the game, but at the same time, it's like, you know, can I wanna, like, hug tech it like this and then dash through? Fuck. Fuck. That's why you gotta bring recovery add-ons. There we go. Can't even really, like, maybe you can hug tech it like this way, I guess. But like this way kind of doesn't work because there's like, what did I even hit? Maybe you just want to. Fuck, I need egg, man. I'm not a gamer. You can also just like bonk it, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it's because I'm. Maybe I should just try to gonna hit the tree. Fuck. Let me do it this way. What I want is to hug tech it this way, and my second dash to take me through the pallet, hopefully. All right. The trees on this map are just ending my existence. Fuck. Also, this barrel is like kind of a problem to do this. Like, I'm sure I could do it this way pretty easily. Okay, never mind. What made me bonk there? I think I was looking at the wall when I dashed. I need to like hold this angle, I think. Yeah. But I want to get it on my second dash, because my second dash is going to send me further. Right, so... Dude, this fucking tree, man. Try it like this. That went too far. It's like, I want to be like right here, but this tree's in the way. Like the alternative is like you dash, kind of bonk into it, and then do it. But like, I don't know. It's just really hard to like set it up that way. It's easier if you can. I keep dashing so far. I can get it on the first one, like, no problem. That was too far off the edge there. Like, this loop's probably, like, way more hug-techable, realistically. Get you. This is something I saw somebody doing where they would, like, do a normal dash, and then... So, like, they would dash... Right, the survivor would get around the corner, and then they would hug tech right here, and then like hit them on the side of that. I desperately need to learn how to do that. It's like that actually has like proper implications of like being able to use it in chase, but it's so hard. Like especially if you don't have egg. Like egg makes it so much easier because you get like 2 or 3 chances to like slide against the wall. But if you don't have egg, you get like 1 chance maybe to like set it up correctly. And so if you dash too far, or you dash like to the wrong spot, or you just aren't close enough, like you aren't gonna get your second dash. But I think like that is the most prevalent use of it. Like, cause you can technically hug tech almost anything, theoretically. You know, as long as you like follow the simple principle of like what it is and what you're trying to do, and like having the right setup for it. But like being able to do it where like if you were to use your second dash, it would not hit, but if you hug tech your second dash, it does. Like that's like a pretty big game changer, I would say. Here's a note to myself. We need something to do while we're in queue. Something to talk about. We need to preload 100 questions onto a dice rolling app. And then it rolls the die and it asks the question. And then when we answer the question, we'll replace that question with a different question that somebody asks us in the future, whether that be like on TikTok or YouTube or Twitch. Somebody will come in and they'll be like, oh my God, what do you think of the artist? And I'll be like, let me put you on number 62 on the dice rolling app because I ain't fucking answering that right now. Fuck you. Thoughts, questions, concerns? No? Okay. On a Scourge, I'm not running a Scourge hook. Can't do that. That seems like a good idea, because it's kind of hard to find things to talk about while I'm just sitting here menacingly. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I'm a little bit concerned because I put some audio filters on the game audio, shout out to Reddit for not being fucking helpful at all and just being like, oh my god, like instead of trying to fix it, you should just do this. And it's like, well, no, because I'm trying to fix it. Like, I don't, you're not helping by telling me that you're a fucking purist and you can fix it by installing 13 other programs that will do the exact same thing as what I'm trying to do. You could just tell me how to do it, and I understand it's not exactly the same thing and that like your way is superior, but like just tell me, like just tell me how to fix it. So I had to figure it out on my own. Fortunately, like I at least somewhat understood the concepts of it. The thing I'm worried about the most is the sidechain ducking source. So essentially what is supposed to happen is while I'm talking, the game audio should be getting quieter by a specific amount. I don't know how much it is exactly, but when I'm speaking, the game audio should drop in volume a little bit, and then my voice should be able to like get picked up a little bit better. And then when I'm not talking, or like when my mic doesn't reach the output threshold, it should play the game volume at a normal volume. I'm not sure if it's like, I didn't get a chance to test it. My problem is that like the way things sound in OBS when I record versus when I stream are just different, and I don't know why. It might be like a Twitch compression thing. That's like my best guess, but in theory, like it should sound the same. But whenever I test it in OBS, like it's like, oh, it sounds great, and then I go and watch the VOD for stream, and it sounds like ass. And I'm like, why do we sound like ass? Because you shouldn't sound like ass. I tested it and it sounded fine. So hopefully this stream sounds fine. Hopefully the game's not like, when I was playing Final Fantasy a couple days ago, it sounded like the game was super loud. You could barely hear me. But when the game wasn't playing audio, I sounded fine. But when the game was playing audio, you could barely hear me. So I don't know if that fixed it. I'm hoping that I didn't fuck up the sidechain ducking source thing. I'm hoping it's not like, oh, whenever there's desktop audio, your mic's gonna get quieter, because that's what I thought was gonna happen when I did it. But like, again, like Reddit was kind of no help, whereas like normally I would be like, hey Reddit, like what is this thing? And they'll be like, oh my god, let me tell you, I'm an audio software engineer person who works for the president. Let me tell you all of the things that this works with and how it works and why it's the best.
Is that all you have?
But this time they were just like, oh, you want to use sidechain ducking source? Well, actually what you should do is install these different programs in your computer so that when your ducking source is ducking and not sidechaining, it does this instead of that. But like because when you do this and you're not doing that, this happens. And I'm like, bro, just tell me how the fucking thing works. Like I don't need the goddamn life story, bro. Go ahead, open it. I'm still gonna kill you, but open the chest. Well.
I'll see you dead.
I gave him a chance. Can't say I didn't. There's somebody in the basement. They're doing an invocation. I could interrupt the heal, but I could also interrupt the invocation, and that would be funny. How close do you think they are? Not close enough.
I expected more from you.
No invocation for you.
Poor performance indeed.
Performance indeed. This is the problem, right? It's like I spent So I spent like 10 or 15 games trying to learn hug techs. So I was kind of just like letting survivors do whatever. And so my MMR dropped super, super hard. And now all of my survivors are kind of baby, which is fine. You know, it's not the end of the world. But also, like,
Do you actually
I don't get
think you
good
could
chases because of it. Like, this guy's okay. He's gonna run. Interessante. Nice.
Too bad you won't
But all
make
my
it
survivors are
much
kind of
further.
baby, and I feel bad because the only way for my MMR to get fixed is for me to kill them. But they're all baby, and I don't want to kill them. It's like, what do I do? You know? What's a Wesker to do? Also, I hate getting Wesker on this map because hug teching is like, there's just so few places that you can do it. Okay. Yeah, there's like so few places you can hit hug techs on this map. You can. I've seen it done. Like, I've seen people. I've even like looked up videos. I'm like, hey, like, where can you hit hug tech? Like, I think you can hit more skinny birds on this map than you can hug techs. There's more places for it just because there's doorways and shit. But hug techs, man, like, they're just so few and far between this map because it's so cluttered. It's a good Wesker map, like, don't get me wrong, you know, like, it's not a good, like, Wesker tech map, you know. Like, you can, where can you, there's a few places you can, like, hug tech. You can, I think you can hug tech this, maybe, maybe not. I don't remember. I don't remember all of them. This is the one map I'm going to probably refuse to learn how to do anything on, even though I get it all the time. Just because of like how obnoxious it is to try to learn. Like, I would rather spend my time on a map that like I can actually do stuff on.
Playtime is over.
Power struggle. Yeah, and the funny thing is like, I've gotten, so like, I think it was like the beginning of the month. I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn Wesker, and it took me probably like a week for me to like really figure out what I was doing. And so I went and played against bots. I played against bots for like 3 days. I went to the game because it's like his best map for like learning, I think. And I practiced on the game. And then first map I get is this one. And I'm like, oh, okay, like this should be, in theory, a map that I can tech on. Then I like walked around for a bit and I was like, where are all my techs at, bruh? And then I went into the map from like into it like a bot game with the map, and I just walked around for like the entire time that bots were doing gens, could not find a single place to do a tech on. Not a single place. And then I was like, fuck it, like I'll look up a video. And so I looked up a video, and like, yeah, like you can hit techs on this map, but like, man, is it fucking impossible. Why is that totem? Why is that totem red? Chat? Why is this totem? Hello? Oh, it's my 2 can play. Okay. Don't just fucking ignore me, man. Yeah, it's not my fault that the survivors have not been activating my perks, man. This is what I mean. Like, it's a pretty good map for him, but it's not great, honestly. It's only good because it's like all of the corridors are so hollow, or like not hollow, but like they're so straight. Like if the survivor's just running down this corridor, you can just double dash and like you beat them to everything. But the flip side is like you can't get around anything because everything's so like I think you can technically skin invert this. Yeah, maybe, but like I'm not gonna like, I'm not good enough to practice it here. Yeah, this map just fucking sucks, man. Like in a perfect world, you either get like an auto haven map, you get the game's really good. You get, what else is there? I mean, like almost every map is okay for him. I think it's just like this one and probably like I don't know, Midwich is probably like not great. Any other map is like fine, I think. Wait, do I not have mod view in OBS chat? Is that a thing? Surely I do. Yeah, it's gotta be. Maybe I need to... I can abandon? That's what I'm talking about. Guys, just like let the person die on hook, like, and you know the game's over. It's there's 5 gens left. But like this person's message didn't show up. /user. Zero messages. Is this not CLE? It's 3. Okay. /user. There we go. Messages. Okay. It's just a bot then. How do they get how do they get accounts to with bots that are like over 8 years old? Like that's just insane to me. I thought they were all like new accounts whenever they did that. Are you telling me? Well, it's probably just accounts that they steal from people, right? Like they somebody puts their info in on some like sketchy website and then they get their shit hacked. I got a sable head. I wonder if here's a dilemma I have. Should I post clips from stream to like my main TikTok account and YouTube, obviously? YouTube, I'm a little less picky about, I guess, because I already post content that isn't just informational on YouTube. I kind of just like post content on there. But like if I'm posting it on YouTube Shorts, I might as well just be posting it on TikTok. But I feel like my TikTok is like very much, what's the word? Like the community on TikTok it's like 89% of my videos are just like my teaching you every perk in Dead by Daylight series. So that's what people follow me for. So it's like if I start posting clips from stream, I don't know if that would necessarily be good, but also like it's kind of like who cares. But it's also like I don't know, like I don't know if it like fucks with the integrity of the page if I'm posting different kinds of things. But I also like don't want to start a whole ass new account just to like post clips on. Like it's already like enough to manage a YouTube account, a VOD account now, a TikTok, an Instagram, another TikTok account for my music, even though I don't post anything there. Excuse me. So like, is it really that valuable to like have a 17th account to like post shit to? I don't know. I've just never really been a person that's like, I shouldn't say never, because I actually used to always post my clips when I was a Rocket League streamer. I used to post my clips all the time, but I just had like a full-on like brain malfunction. I used to post my clips all the time, but like now, because I'm doing a little bit more high quality, I guess that's the issue, right? It's like I post mostly high quality. High quality is a little bit of a stretch, but like I post well edited videos, and I don't think, maybe it's just because I don't have the experience with it yet, but I don't think that I can really make similarly well edited videos in the short. Like if I wanted to do like a compilation of stream and put it on YouTube, that would totally be a thing. But doing like a specific TikTok or something just to like put clips in, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter necessarily. Like I'm trying to think of it as if I was giving somebody else advice, but like there's two separations, right? There's the separation that it's me, and so I'm going to be more critical of it, regardless of what the advice I give it. Like regardless of what I think, I'm going to be more critical of my own advice because it's mine, and you know, you're your own worst critic, right? That's part of it. The other part is I don't know anybody that has my style of channel that would want advice on something like this. Like I think if you're at my point in your content creation journey, you probably don't need to go to other people for advice. So it's hard for me. It would be hard for me to give myself advice from this position because I only know as much as I know. And I'm at the point where like I would need to ask somebody who's a little bit more, who's better at it, I guess, for advice, and not necessarily somebody of my level. it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to like gauge where you are as far as like being a content creator, because like obviously I'm not a big content creator. I recognize that like I am fairly small, you know, bigger than like some creators, but like generally speaking, like pretty small. And I'm very thankful for the community that I have, but at the same time, this is a really good map for Wesker, by the way. There's a lot of really good spots you can
Do you actually think you
get
can
good hits at. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just make the clips and hold on to them and maybe like share them with some of the other communities that I'm in and see what they think. Like, hey, do you think this would be a good, you know, a good, I hit the girl on. Why are we giving up? Like, it's... Go away. You want to get tunneled out, bro? I'll tunnel you out. I don't care. It's not that deep.
just stop?
Where'd she go? Yeah, it's like, it's just a matter of like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm always so critical of my content. It's so hard to, you're always so critical of your own content. It's like impossible to really give it a fair shake. I don't know. I don't want to post stuff and like people be like, oh my god, like this is so boring. Like go back to your old videos or something like that. Like it's so, I don't know. I guess I also don't like, I don't care what people think. So it's like, it's really a matter of like if I enjoy it or not. And I don't know if I would enjoy it because I haven't done it yet.
Is that all you have?
Maybe I'll try it. I'll post. I mean, if I get any clips that I think are worth posting. That's the other thing is like I'm very what's the word, like I'm very picky about what I think is a good and not a good clip. I don't just post whatever like some people do. No offense to those people. So
Are you trying to make me angry?
You know, that's just like another consideration you have to make. Why are we like? This is what I don't understand. Why are we running back to the hook? Right, like you had all of that space to go anywhere you wanted to go, and you ran back to the girl that was on hook. Can I? I don't think I can because there's a rock there.
You'll pay for that.
Slide tag? That's kind of a nice double dash. Kind of a nice double dash. Gotta give me that one. See, like, you can't hug tech basically any of this. I thought she was gonna go back to the window. Yeah, it's so tough. Like, I'm so critical of my content all the time that it's like hard for me to be like, oh yeah, like I can post this just because I want to. Like, I feel like I I have to be thoughtful about what I do and don't post. Where did this girl go? Because of the like level of quality all my other content is. She didn't go in the locker, did she? It was deception. That's so, bro, I do not know where she went. Yeah, just because of the level that the rest of my content is, it's like so hard to not be like, super critical of it and not like want everything to kind of just be at that level. But it's also like, you know, I want to be able to like post clips and stuff. Obviously, I think that like it's important to like have some content that's not necessarily, you know, perfect all the time. Not that I think my content is perfect, just can I? She dropped down. I was hoping she would stay up here so I could do the like flying
performance
thing.
indeed.
I don't know, man. It's always just so tough, like when you're at a crossroads at like what you want to do and you have to like make a transition of some kind. Did she stay up here? Or... I'm assuming she didn't. I'm guessing she went for the unhook. I mean, she did go for the unhook. Oh my god, dude! Like, talk about knowing how Wesker works, man. Let me tell you something. Yo, where all my hooks at? But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be critical of my content. I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm not capable of posting things that I want to. It's more so just like, I don't know. Did I not just see a bird flying off? How does she get from here to over there so fast? Okay, she's over there. I mean, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Who said that? The Rebecca? Nice tunnel. Walks in front of me over and over again. Stands still under the hook. Yeah, nice tunnel. Nice tunnel. You tunneled me out. You tunneled me out. I stood still for 30 seconds and took a hit and then ran in front of you 16 times, but you tunneled me. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get some water, chat, get some stretching in. I suggest you do the same. I will be back momentarily. This one says BRB, right? Taking a short break. Be back soon. That's good enough for me. Okay, be right back. Are you upgrading to a Windows 11? I fuck no. Sure isn't. I sure isn't. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Playing DVD is the perfect amount of time for my ramen to cook. Because I like to let it simmer, you know? I like to so I put it in a bowl. Okay, hear me out. I know, crazy. Put it in a bowl. And I put it in the microwave. Okay. Did I not hit them with my weapon at all that game? I'm sure that I did. And I put it in the microwave, right? Okay. It goes in the microwave. 3 minutes. That's the perfect amount of time. You walk away. You let it sit in the microwave for like 10 minutes. Because here's the thing. When you cook it for 3 minutes, it does not cook it all the way. Like the noodle, you can eat the noodles. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you can eat the noodles dry. Like people used to do that. Okay. But if you leave it in the microwave for like 10 minutes, it absorbs all of the water that was in it. And then your noodles are like perfectly cooked. Right? And it's cooled off, so you don't have to wait for it to cool down. Okay. I'm a seasoning in the water type of guy. So I go bowl, ramen, seasoning, water. You use the water to disperse the seasoning when you pour it in the bowl. And I would prefer not to have to break my ramen, but I do have to break it in half because it doesn't fit in the bowl if I don't. I try to just break the corners if I can, because like the issue is like the ramen is squarular, and I like my bowls are round. I know, like insane. New business idea. Square bowls. Make it happen. Right? Like, is that too much to ask for? It probably already exists, but like nobody uses them, you know? And it's like square, like the square shape doesn't change any liquid that you'd be putting in there. And I can't think what is something that requires you to have a circular shape in your bowl? Like, what kind of food do you put into a bowl that you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad this bowl is circular and not a square? But how many foods do you put into a bowl that are square and you're like, fuck, I wish this bowl wasn't circular? I had the same thought about bread many years ago. It's like, you ever notice that they make lunch meat round, but they make bread square? Why don't they make the bread circular? You know, it's one of those things that makes you think. It makes you go, huh, you know? Anyway, yeah, ramen, 3 minutes, microwave, let it sit for one game of Dead by Daylight. Then you go get your ramen. It's perfect. If you don't have time to wait, boil it on the stove. That's the real way to go. And you might be saying, that takes longer. You're right. But guess what? You can't rush perfection. That is just the way life works. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. You want good ramen? You gotta wait for it. I put on Haywire just to like have a perk. But surely there's like a better... Let's run no quarter. I guess I should be like recording stuff. I haven't done any of these perks actually. That's a good thing about playing killers. Like, I haven't recorded any of the perks. I think I've done like 10 of the killer perks. Whereas like Survivor, I think I'm at like 70 or 75 or something of them. So I'm like halfway done. I have to be like more... I have to be more thoughtful about the Survivor perks that I'm putting on when I'm trying to record. Because... obviously, you know, I don't want to like record the same perks over and over again. But with killer perks, it's like I haven't used basically any of them, so I can just kind of like put on a perk and like call it a day. which is nice. I think it's just tough because, so like where I'm at right now is the only reason I'm really focusing on the survivor content. So I was doing the killer content, and my intention was to kind of just go back and forth as I felt like it. The more killer I played, I would post more killer videos, and like I have some backed up killer footage that I was going to use. I'll probably have to re-record now, most likely just because like it's from like 3 or 4 patches ago, but I might still use it anyway. I was intending to use, or to like go back and forth between the two, but then I was supposed to do a collab with another streamer where they were helping me with one of the perks, and we were gonna do like a collab video where they kind of like took my role in like explaining the perk and stuff, and I was like really excited about it. But they, like, we talked about it, we got everything set up, I sent them the script, and that has been the end of that conversation. So with that, I was taking a break, and then now what happened was like I was like, oh yeah, like I want to improve the killer perks that I'm doing because I don't think they're super high quality currently, and I want them to be better, and that's kind of where I've gotten stuck, is like I don't know how to improve them at all, but at the same time sorry, at the same time it's like get it. At the same time it's like, what, like guys, can I just get a normal fucking game, like one game where like you guys actually play the game and, you know, like let me chase you and that kind of stuff, or like are we like, is this what I'm doomed to for the rest of my life, you know? I don't know where she went. She must have just held W. Yep. Where'd she go? What is happening right now? I'm getting fucking juice on the edge of the map. Drop it.
Are you trying to make me angry?
I'm getting juice on the edge of the map. Alright, fuck that up. Where did you drop that? You guys back on that gen? You are. Interesting. Yeah, so like now I'm stuck in a place where it's like I want to improve the killer content a little bit, or I want to improve the killer videos, but I don't know how to. I don't know what I don't like about them, and so I'm kind of just stuck in this position of like, I want to make them better, but like, what's wrong with them? Well, not really much. Okay, well, like maybe you should just post them. Well, no, but like there is something that needs to be changed about them. I just don't know what it is. So I reached out to a few people to get some feedback. I don't know if they're gonna get back to me. Hope that they do eventually, but I doubt that they will. Like, what are we doing?
Is that all you have?
Yeah, hopefully they get back to me at some point. They're like, hey, like, you know, you could do this or this, you know, that might improve the quality a little bit, but generally I don't think they're gonna get back to me, and it's just gonna be something that I have to kind of like figure out on my own, which is unfortunate because I've already worked really hard to have the content at the level that it's at, so to improve upon that even more is somewhat of a big ask, if you think my opinion is valid. Yeah, sorry. Forcing stage 2. Ryan! What up, my dude? How you doing? Welcome in.
glad you won't make it much.
That was a limiter test, by the way. Hopefully that was super, super loud for you. Those are some beautiful dashes you got there. Thanks. I got them at Walmart. How you doing, my dude? Welcome in. First time chatter, chat. First time chatter. Love that. I prefer Kmart. Yeah, bro. Like 15 years ago. What is this? 2010. I'm amazing. How are you, dude? I'm doing so well. You would not even understand how well I'm doing, actually. I am just sitting here playing my favorite game of all time, Dead by Daylight. I don't know. You cannot comprehend how happy I am. I am very happy because you are here and it's good to see you. Are you streaming today? That is the first question I have for you. Can I do the dash thing that I wanted to do? I am. That is a W. Congratulations. What are you streaming? I need to know. Because I came in yesterday and you were streaming something. You were streaming games. I was there for that. And then I fell asleep. I need to alert because I gotta finish up. Dude, I totally understand. And I love you. And I hope that you have the most incredible lurk and the most incredible stream of your life. And I will probably see you in a couple of hours. But thank you so much for being here. Pokemon Rip and Ship. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Definitely. I definitely gotta be there for that. All right, dude. Well, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. And I'll chat with you in a few hours. You're the best. I love your beautiful stream. I love your beautiful face. Yeah, dude. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. But yeah, so it's like how do you improve on something that you've been improving on? It's like eventually you have to accept that it's probably not going to get much better from where it's at. But at the same time, right? That's 2 can play. 2 can play value. 2 can play value. Can I? You can't hug tick this. Maybe you can hug tick it this way though. You can. I mean, you can, but like, if they're not, it's gonna work. If I'd done a second dash, I actually might have been able to get her there. 2 can play.
Just accept your fate.
Skinny Bert. I actually did hit that. It's like you have to always kind of be considering whether or not you can improve it. And I always say like, you know, like post it when it's bad because it's gonna get better from me posting it. But I have posted it, and I want it to be better from where I've been posting. I don't know, like it's just so difficult to like really have a grasp on reality, I guess. Like, how does the world work? Yes, blind me. Doesn't it blind them when I get blinded? Am I crazy? Can you hug tech this? I don't know if you can. Like, theoretically you can. But I don't know if like the I don't know if this thing is hug-techable. But yeah, it's like you have to ask yourself that question like every time you post something. It's like, how could I have improved on this? And I always say like take a week away from it. Take a week away from it so that you can be kind of objective about the way you think about it, right? Because I think like when you first post something, you get kind of attached to the concept of what it was while you were editing it or whatever.
I think you could defeat me.
But if you But if you like give it some time and you like take a break and like you allow it to simmer a little bit, like sometimes you'll get a better product out of that. And I think that that is like a really important thing to consider when looking at your own content. Is like, I feel like I've totally lost the plot of what I've been saying. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's important to consider, you know, yeah, I've totally like completely fucking just completely fallen apart. Let me backtrack what I've been saying. When you post something, it does not have to be perfect. That is number one. When you post something, it does not have to be perfect. As you post things more and more, you will get better at what you want it to look like. Okay, so setting the expectation for your content to be where you want it to be the moment it gets posted is an unrealistic expectation. I'm gonna cancel queue. I'm gonna get my food and then I'm gonna finish this thought, and I'm probably gonna have to restart again. Okay, hear me out. So your content's never going to be perfect. You can spend all the time in the world trying to make it perfect. It's never going to be perfect. That is just the unfortunate reality of content creation. There's always something you could have edited better, something that you could have like increased or decreased the volume on, something that you could have, you know, put a better transition into, whatever. There's always more work to put in. Here's my gripes with the killer perk videos. There is more. Okay, so when I first started the series, I was limited to 60 seconds because that's how long YouTube Shorts could be. I don't think I posted any killer perks back then. I might be wrong, but I don't think I ever posted any killer perks. And for good reason, because it was really, really hard to stuff that information into 60 seconds. There's a format I follow for every video. With the survivor perks, I think the format has found a really good foundation where I know exactly how much information needs to be in the video, and there's also not as much information that needs to be pushed through because every survivor is the same. And I think that that is the big issue, right? Is that I have to consider every killer whenever I make a perk, right? So when I'm talking about Forever Entwined, how good is Forever Entwined on every single killer? Well, I have to, I can probably play 4 or 5 killers and get a feel for how good the perk is, as well as just kind of understanding conceptually what the perk does versus what every killer wants to be able to do, right? So I think a perk like let me think. So a perk like Dark Arrogance, right? How many killers care about their vault speed? Probably, realistically, I mean, it's any killer that doesn't have a way to outplay a window. So Trapper, Wraith, Billy, Myers, Hag, Doctor, Bubba, Huntress can, Freddy, Pig, Clown, Spirit, Legion can outplay them, Plague, Ghostface, Demo, Oni, Slinger can outplay them, Pyramid Head can outplay them, Blight, Twins kind of can. That's like, oh, it's just like a weird exception. Trickster can outplay it. Nemesis can technically outplay it. Artist can outplay it. Onryo cannot outplay it. Dredge can't outplay it. Wesker can outplay it. Knight can outplay it, kind of. Skull Merchant can't. Singularity can. Xeno can. Chucky can. Unknown can. Vecna can. Dracula can. Houndmaster can. Ghoul sort of can. Springtrap kind of can. Krasu can. Okay, so basically, how good is vaulting for the majority of the cast? Well, I'd say like a third of the killers can already kind of outplay a window being vaulted in some way, shape, or form. So it's not like impactful on every single killer, which like there's probably like 5 perks in the game that are like impactful on every single killer. So the question you have to ask yourself is like, okay, well, if it's not that impactful on every single killer, then like how impactful is the perk? And that is where I get hung up, where it's like I have to make the consideration that this perk is good on some killers, but it's not good on most killers because they already have the potential to play you at windows. So how am I going to communicate that, and how am I going to express that in the video? And because of how much information you have to pack into that, like it would be easier if I could make a 15-minute video where it's like, here's everything I can tell you about the perk. And it's probably not every single thing that the perk has, but it's enough that like I would be comfortable saying that I understand the perk at some level. Keeping that within 90 seconds, which is kind of my marker for like how long I want the videos to be. They're sometimes shorter, they're sometimes longer. I don't stress about that too much, but I want them to be between 80 and 115 seconds. No longer than that. No longer. I don't want them to get to 2 minutes. That's too long for me. But the killer perks, man, they're so hard to stuff all of that information in. And the big thing is, if I forget to put information into a video because of the type of content that I make, people will tell me, you know, like I will be told like, yeah, you didn't mention that this perk does that, and that's a problem. And it's like, like I would argue that it's not. I get shit wrong all the time, right? Like in what was the last video I posted? It was like golly, I don't even know. Not the killer and survivor perk updates, but like the actual video that I posted was for the people. I posted a video for the people, and I was like, oh, you can also use MFT to give yourself endurance after you MFT, or after you for the people somebody. And then somebody commented and was like, you actually can't do that because MFT requires you to already be injured for it to proc, which I knew, but I didn't test it, and I just assumed that because you became injured when the health state changed, that was like how that worked. But I'm guessing it's coded the opposite way, where the other survivor gets healed and then you get injured in the next frame, so that it doesn't proc MFT or something. I don't know, but I was wrong about that. And it's like, part of me was like, I should probably like take this out and like post the video again. And then I was like, whatever, like who cares? But like with the killer stuff, man, there's just so much information you have to pack in 90 seconds, and it's already so tight for time. I don't know. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it would just be nice to like kind of understand what I can improve on it, so that I can improve it. because that's like, that's all I want. I just want my content to be good. I just want my content to be enjoyed. Anyway, let's lock the in. Chat. We're here. We're here. We're queer. Wait. We're gonna. Life is not life. Okay, we don't make that.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
You should just stayed at the fucking loop here. You had a really good jungle gym tile, I think. Is this not a jungle gym? A window. Pallet somewhere around here. We just stayed at this time. Me personally, I would have just stayed at this tile. Well, I didn't use my barbecue very efficiently because somebody was running around me, but whatever. Y'all can heal up. I don't care. Do survivors just like not do gens anymore? Is that like that the way this works? Because like I've checked every gen and like 0 movement. I'm not even gonna go check that gen. Yeah, of course they're on that gen. I'm so confused. I can't even like hear my dashes because of the fog vial. I thought there was a pallet here. There's not a pallet here, interestingly. Yeah.
Is that all you have?
I was waiting for her to like make a decision, but if you're just gonna stand there, I will get a free hit on you. Sorry, not sorry. But go for the other. You don't make it. This is what I mean, man. Like I just you know, I just want to play survivors who like loop me. Is that too much to ask for? Who just got that unhook? I'm so confused right now. It's you. Or how? Oh, that's so unfortunate that I dashed into the fucking wall, man. That was a good hug tack. Hey, how are you healed? I don't think that was right. Oh, good spin.
Hot performance
indeed. You know, I have the Japanese voice lines on. I have not gotten a single Japanese voice line. So I'll make it make sense. Like, do I need to change my actual game language to Japanese? Is that what it is?
I shall release Ouroboros.
I shall release Ouroboros. Sprint burst. Good sprint burst, good sprint burst. Is that girl still on hook? How?
I'll see you dead.
I guess my terror radius is pretty big, and I've been somewhat close to the center of the map. Ah, that's fine. LOL. Is no quarter only when you're healing another survivor, or just when you're healing in general?
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
That was weird. So I think she missed a skill check on herself. I mean, she had to have, right? Because she was broken. But was she broken before? I'm so confused. I am Confucian. She dropped into basement, my best guess. No. She crawled. She crawled somewhere. Right? Surely. I mean, I guess my best bet is just to find the Kate and... Okay, she got picked up. She has how was I not hearing her underneath the stairs? Can you airline tech off of this? No. I saw scratch marks going that way. There he is. Can I? No. I was trying to like slide up this a little bit, like hit the corner of the hitbox, but it did not happen. This is hug-techable, I think. Oh, it's not hug-techable apparently. I think it's hug-techable this way. If I go that way on it, I think it's hug-techable the other way though. Quick and quiet.
Playtime is...
Sorry, boss. I don't want to wait for 2 people to do 3 gens. I wonder if no quarter would be good in look. Value. That's perk value. Can I look at this? Okay, I'm gonna mute Mike for a second. Cat and make me really quick. Give me 3 minutes. Lock the fuck in, lock the fuck in. We're back. Chad, I'm gonna call this a successful stream. I didn't hit 2 hug techs, but I did 2 hug techs and a skinny bird, I think. Oh, sorry. I need to hotkey a mute button for my stream. Anyway, we hit a Hooga tech and a skinny Bert, I think. We hit 2 hug techs and a skinny Bert. So W us. think we'll do Uno Mas. Uno Mas. Uno Mas. Uno Mas. Do I get, I don't think I do. Do I have... Damn, okay, that kind of sucks. I don't have my OBS chat is not integrated with 7TV. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Uno Mas, lock the in, lock the in. Chase survivors for a total of 60 seconds. Okay. If you say so. Look at all the tomes I still need to do. I haven't even done tome 1. To be fair, I think I started playing when tome 8 came out. Which, like, sadly it doesn't tell you when that was, but... Well, like, I don't know. I was playing before the tomes were a thing, I think. I actually don't remember. The problem is that I didn't necessarily play all the time when I first started, like, uh-oh. My brain's lagging. I didn't necessarily play Dead by Daylight when I first started watching it. I used to watch a lot more than I played. So I don't necessarily know when I started playing versus when I started watching, because I remember the game. I started watching the game definitely when Myers came out. That was when I first saw the game. I didn't start playing until Spirit came out, I think. Because I used to watch True Talent. That was how I like mostly watched. I would watch his streams in the morning before I'd go to work, I think. It's been so long. And then I moved away from him. I watched Scott for a couple of months, and then I stuck with Otts for a really long time, and I still watch a lot of him. And then I found like a few other DVD content creators that I really liked. So, but I was watching DVD like way back in the day. I think I didn't buy it because I didn't have a PC back then. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I think it's incorrect to dash on spawn as Wesker unless you are on a massive map. I could be wrong about that.
Playtime.
Thank you for moving over. Yeah, you have fun with that. Sorry, it's LG. We have to try hard. It's just the law. It is the law. Somebody on that gen. It's actually a good throw. I think like it was preferable not to throw her, but
just accept your fate. Is that all you have?
I think honestly that 2 can play. If 2 can play activated there from her blinding me, that was kind of a clutch 2 can play. I kind of saw that coming. That's unlucky. I hope your friends stayed around.
7 minutes is all I could spare to play with you.
He said the thing! He said the thing! That girl gonna go second stage, or do you guys make it in time? Let's find out. I didn't mean to dash into that. That sucks. Oh, she goes second stage. That sucks for her. Kind of your guys' fault, though, for committing to a gen instead of going for the unhook. Interesting. I agree. I agree. Fucking swing set, man. He's got coup. He's got coup.
I'll see you dead.
Chad, he's got coup. He's got coup. He's got coup. Let's see if I can make this. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know? It's like the game's lost. You know? I don't want to sit here and watch them do 4 gens. You know what I mean? But I also I don't want to be mean. Like, I don't care about winning. It's not that deep. If you want to go next, like I'll let you go next. I don't care. I would prefer you play the game.
Just
Obviously.
started.
But like, you know, I get it. You don't want to play. Go next. This is hug techable. How did she end up on this side? I think it has to be a second dash that I get her with. I don't think it can be a first dash. Oh. Yeah, I think I have to second dash it. Now you saw me double back. What if I go this way? Close. This is like super hug checkable though. It's like super easy on the spot. It's just that she's like not playing the palette correctly, so it's like really hard to land it. I keep getting stuck on that corner. I think I get her if I hit the corner the right way. See what I mean? Like, I just need to slide past this a little bit before I actually do it. That sucked. Dude, I think I have to go the other way. I don't think I can hit it this way. But like, also she's just standing on like the end of the thing, so it's like I mean, I appreciate her staying in loop, I guess. But yeah, it's like... Oops. That's what I need to do, but like I think the loop is just too short on this end for me to like do that. So I think it has to go the other way. I think you have to tech it this way to get it to hit. You know what I mean? Like you need to force them over the pallet, and then after they go over the pallet, you can like that. All right, successful stream. We hit a hug tech. Don't say I've never done anything before in my life. I'm the fucking best. I'm the GOAT. Lock it in. Go ahead and put me in the montage. It's like the most basic of hug techs, but I still hit it. Clip it and ship it. Clip it and ship it. Hatch spawns here, I'll give it to you. No hatch. So no hatch. Snaps skateboarding hat. You can also hug tech the cars. Not this car though. It has to be you can't hug tech this one because it's kind of sad. You can't hug tech that one because this car's in the way. You kind of can, I guess, but like you're gonna bonk eventually, and that's the problem. I think that's actually what was happening on the shed over there. Was I was bonking into the tree, and that was why I was like sliding off of the wall when I was hug teching. But I might be wrong. But okay, chat. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you so much, everybody who came out, everybody who was chatting, everybody who's lurking. I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna go watch the VOD, and if everything sounds good, we'll make our return to streaming officially, I think. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'm not gonna raid out, unfortunately, but I do suggest going and checking out Ryan. He's super awesome, and I'm gonna be over there. So, all right, see ya.